Men's 1500 metres. Josh Kerr, one of three Britons in this final, but there's the favourite. So many silver medals behind Elijah Menangoy. Is this the night it all turns gold for Timothy Cheruiyot? He believes it is. The reigning Olympic champion, Matthew Centrovitz. The former Olympic champion, Taouf Makloufi. Neil Gurley's had brilliant tactical awareness to get through to the final. He's only just turned 19. He's the European champion. Can he become the world champion? Huge task on his hands tonight. This field is absolutely loaded. Ronald Kwemoy, world junior record holder. Hispashir of Djibouti came through really late. And this guy has made a career out of coming through late. Lewandowski, a possible dark horse. He's the European indoor champion. If it's slow and gets tactical, watch him burn on the outside. Craig Engels, sporting the mullet. He looks like a 1980s high school idol. He's lightning quick on the last lap, 51.9 to beat Centrovitz to the US title. He's got the haircut and the speed to match. Berglund has lowered some massive national records for Sweden this year. Jake Whiteman, Commonwealth and European bronze last year, 6th in the world indoors. He scraped into the final by the skin of his teeth. A slight tactical misjudgment in the semis. Today, right now, there will be absolutely no room for error from anyone. The final of the men's 1500 metres. A huge roar from the crowd as this epic final gets underway. It's absolutely loaded here. Kwemoy coming up onto the shoulder of the forward-leaning Timothy Cheruiyot. You can always tell it's Cheruiyot because that head leans forward, but so effectively this year. Other than losing here to Elijah Menangoy, his great friend and rival who's injured, he hasn't put a foot wrong in 2019. And Jenny Meadows, as we focus in on Jakob Ingebrigtsen and Craig Engels, Cheruiyot's also lowered his 800 PB this year down to 1:43.11, and he's not hanging around the favourite.
Well, it started as it means to go on, hasn't he? He used this tactic in his heat and his semi-final. He was very, very dominant. And it's very like Hassan yesterday. You know, she got herself to the front. It was slow for maybe 200 metres or so, and then she picked it up. But the crowd are responding to this as Cheruiyot gets quite a few metres over Matt Centrovitz now, who's in third position.
Unofficially, it was high 54s after 400 metres. It's not very often in a major 1500 metre final that they are strung out in single file after 400 metres. Timothy Cheruiyot is obviously full of confidence. He has really set his stall out here extremely early. Kwemoy, the world junior record holder, has gone with him. The two Olympic champions reigning, Centrovitz in third and Makloufi, who won the title in London, he's in fourth. Jakob Ingebrigtsen now bringing the rest of the pack back towards the Kenyans. What's their tactic now, Jenny? They've gone out hard. Surely the Kenyans have just got to keep it going, haven't they?
Well, Cheruiyot has run a couple of seconds faster than anybody else in the world, and he'll train at this pace. Maybe he just thinks, you know, why rely on tactics and strategy and things that can go wrong? He's won 8 out of his 9 races this year, and he's just put the gauntlet down, and he's got quite a significant lead now towards the chasing group.
600 metres to go. It's been an extraordinary demonstration of front running as Hispashir has Jakob Ingebrigtsen on his shoulder with Jake Whiteman also in the mix. All three Britons like 3 Spitfires coming out of the sun, trying to close down on Ronald Kwemoy, the youngster in second, who is going to be swallowed up by this big pack. They take the bell in the final of the men's 1500 metres. It's been an extraordinary demonstration of front running from the favourite. So often he has missed out. He got the silver behind his compatriot 2 years ago in this very race in London. A silver in the Commonwealth Games, a silver in the African Championships. He's put himself up there to be shot down, but he's also put himself up there for a glorious, glorious solo run into the finish if he can keep it going. Lewandowski's charging through the field in the hunt for Poland's first global medal over 1500 metres. And ever so slowly and ever so gradually, they're beginning to close. Makloufi, the former Olympic champion, in second. Ingebrigtsen on the curb. Jake Whiteman trying to hang on. It's Makloufi in silver. But Timothy Cheruiyot, at last, after so many silvers, is the champion of the world. What a way to do it. 3:29, McCloughy the silver, Lewandowski the bronze. Jakob Ingebrigtsen and Jake Whiteman just miss out. From start to finish, he was the class act. That is such a bold, bold way to take your maiden global title. He put himself up there to be shot down. He had the self-belief, he had the confidence, and he had the searing pace over the last 400 metres. He has decimated a truly world-class field. He ripped them apart, and he richly deserves the applause and the plaudits from the crowd. At last, the silver man takes gold.
Well, he did it the hard way as well, did Cheruiyot. He led from the very first step. He was so eager to go out there. And I'm just looking at these scenes now. I'm so happy for Marcin Lewandowski. The first medal, of course, for Poland in these World Championships over that men's 1500 metres. But it was Cheruiyot who dominated right from the start. Running a sub 3 minutes 30, leading from gun to tape. That's something that we don't often see. There's only himself who's run faster than that in the world this year. And the Kenyans are celebrating.
Jenny, the first 10 athletes inside 3:35. The strength and depth here was incredible. Little shove in the back there from Craig Engels towards Jakob Ingebrigtsen. McCloughy took the silver with the season's best. Lewandowski in third, national record. Whiteman in fifth, personal best. Kerr in sixth, personal best. Berglund, Sweden, another national record for him in ninth. Everybody was left trailing in the wake of the season's outstanding performer. It was Rhodesia-esque in confidence. To do it over 800 is pretty special, but to do it over 3 3/4 laps at that searing pace takes a confidence I've rarely seen.
Yeah, I wonder whether that was always his